So what happened here? This is literally, I don't know why it is. Whenever I get set to start recording something, something will happen when I'm getting ready to start doing a clip here to find a flashing indicator on my compass that something's wrong with the aluminum train. This is going the wrong way. Why did it try to go this way? You know what the sad thing is the waterfall train. Where is that? The waterfall train looks like it's parked over there somewhere. Oh, man. This is literally the first time I've had an issue with trains ever since I did the signals. And you know what the real kicker is? The locomotive. Oh, God. The locomotive's inside the wall. I can't even get to it. Do I have the stuff to build a locomotive on me? Of course not, because I don't ever have beacons on me. Boop. I don't want to have to like disassemble all this stuff because then the locomotive is just gonna be stuck in there inside the wall forever. Point this way. All right, come on, get your butt out here. I'm not entirely sure what happened. I'm not entirely sure why the train would have tried to go. Oh God, no! Oh, off! Oh no! Stop! Stop it! No! Back! Go back the other way! Yeah, I'm not sure why the train would have tried to go that way. It literally just doesn't make sense to me. Here, give me this. We don't need that anymore. I guess maybe the game just, maybe from where I saved it or maybe where I loaded into it. Did I just really? Oh, okay. No. Whew. All right. You got this figured out, guy? You got this figured out? Oh, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Satisfactory. I'm Nick. Welcome to the channel. It's such a thrill to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving me a view. I really do appreciate it, and I really do love me some Satisfactory. See, now you know where you're going. It must have been like a thing, like it must have been like right in the wrong signal area or something like that when the game loaded in. This is not how I intended to start this video, I swear. I thought all of our train problems were well behind us, but unfortunately it does not seem that that is the case. There goes the... Oh my God, that thing is empty of sulfur? Holy cow, how long have these trains been stuck that my whole entire sulfur car got emptied? Holy Moses. Wait a minute, now what's happening? Oh, I'm just finding production problems all over the place, aren't I? Are we full of water? No. We have no alumina solution because the train wasn't here. Ah. Well, that makes sense. Well, now we can get back to production of batteries and stuff like that. Okay. Woo-hoo. Man. Look at those pipes fatten back out. We see the blenders starting to work again. We should see some batteries headed into the awesome sink. Perfect. Oh, God. Oh, I was literally coming over here to get ready to start this clip by running some power out here to our little steel plant out here. Because we've got a lot of work to do, so I'll see you out there. Now, you may very well be saying to yourself, Nick, are you running power out here so you can get this facility back online, so you can bring everything back online? No. No. In fact, we have it running right over here to a little awesome sink over here because, well, my inventory is, way overloaded, as it usually is. But welcome to the steel factory. Welcome to my first, this was the first, real factory concept that I wanted to do of multiple production tiers. We had steel reinforced concrete coming down here. We had steel beams. We had steel pipes. And we had motors and stators. We had all sorts of good stuff coming down here. But here's the thing. This operation in here, there are 4 foundries in here where we had iron and steel both working themselves really good in here. We still do have some raw iron in here. This is a pure iron deposit where this guy is sitting right here. That may get repurposed for other purposes. I've got something big to show you guys. Of course, I've been working on stuff. You know me. But Yeah, this facility is just too small scale, and it's not really planned or like organized the best. For instance, there's no way to get to the second floor. None. I just didn't know like how to really lay out and plan out and put the stairs in. So there's not any way for you to actually get to the second floor. It's like not possible. So if we come up here to the top, this is actually where our concrete processes were. We had concrete coming in from a limestone deposit out there somewhere, way out there. And it would come up here and it would come in here. And we would produce concrete and then produce the steel reinforced concrete and stuff. I was going to say, we still have some steel beams, I think, floating around in here from when we were doing the I-beams in here. But, you know, then we head downstairs here and land on a ceiling light. And basically in here is kind of all your base level iron production stuff. We had iron ingots over there, iron rods here. And then those were going in to produce screws and stuff like that over here. Because like I said, we made rotors, we made stators, we made engines or motors over here. We made a whole bunch of that kind of different stuff over here. So, you know, it's not big enough. Like, I came over here, I was like, can I use this operation? Not really. And I'm going to learn my lesson from the iron factory up there, which I've constantly been tinkering with and trying to retrofit and trying to squeeze things into the design that weren't intended to be in the design before. And I love the iron factory. I really do. But it's just, I don't want to do that again with the steel factory. So we're saying goodbye. And there's one. Boop. I'm not going to tear the actual structure itself out of here. The structure itself is going to stay here, at least for now, because I may find some kind of use for it in the future. If I have a smaller scale operation, keep in mind, I do still need to build a facility for aluminum sheeting. And I honestly kind of just thought of that just now in the moment, and I kind of really love it because I could retrofit this building. Literally the only things I need are copper ingots and aluminum ingots, and then I just need a lot of resources to process aluminum sheeting. We could feasibly do that here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Boop. God, there's a lot of stuff here. Boop. Turn out the light. Boop. Perfect. Well, we still got some wall outlets and stuff down here. And I built it in the wrong... don't cry for me. I'm already dead. And last but not least, get rid of the awesome sink. And we are done. So now we just have a big empty box. And this is just gonna, well... sit here for a while longer, but... I did talk in the last episode about all of the different processes that we still need to kind of try to realize. We will, before we expand too much, need some other kind of power station. We need something where we can build aluminum sheeting, bring copper and aluminum together and build that aluminum sheeting. We definitely need to do that. We need to build that manufacturing plant up top, and we need to get steel so that way we can have steel pipes to be able to create that automated wiring at the top of the refinery building. There's so many different projects that I kind of have that are all very, very involved, that are very, very big. So what I decided to do, because this building was never, ever going to be enough for the steel operation I was going to want to unfold, because again, I have 400 coal to play with, 400 extra coal. And there are so many deposits of so many other different things out and about that I can definitely use to my advantage. So as I am wont to do, I decided to get a little extra. So as we cut through the canyons here, you'll notice a little platform has appeared out here in the desert. And it is an absolute monstrosity. This thing is huge. This thing is so massive. Now, are we going to build a building out here? Not the size of this entire platform. Get out of the Jeep, Nick. Not the size of the entire platform. What we have out here, this is a pure limestone deposit right here, and that is a pure copper deposit. We are going to start mothballing. Also, the game struggles out here a lot. I don't know why. I'm up at the top of the waterfall. We've got all that water moving. I've got so many buildings, so many processes, so many different things happening up there. No stutters at all. Out here, literally stutters all the time. I do not know why. There's got to be something with like the terrain, the way it's generated or whatever, because it was even before I ever built like a single thing out here. When we kind of get up here, we can get a nice little vantage point of just how big this area is. This is huge. It's so expansive. I just got putting in these grip foundations and I just said the heck with it. Let's build all this stuff out here. We are going to add, and as if I, just started off this video with all these issues of the trains, we're going to add another one into the mix. We've already got the train platform out here. I'm not sure how it's going to tie into the existing train routes and where necessarily, but it is going to tie into the existing train routes somewhere because we're going to build another train platform over there next to the waterfall station, kind of up on that next hill up above the aluminum train, because I kind of want everything centralized in that area. And what I believe we're going to do over here is we're going to produce some things here. We are going to produce some things out here, but other things, we're just going to take them and send them up there. Especially specifically, and this is something that I really thought about once I got out here and once I realized this is a pure deposit. This is a pure deposit. Think about the Copper Creek building up there. The Copper Creek building, which I do still want to show you guys. I haven't forgotten about it. Because we're not, I'll be working on this for a month. The Copper Creek building is fed by one regular limestone deposit and one regular copper deposit. They're normal deposits. They're not pure deposits. These are pure deposits. Pure deposits. So we have the ability necessarily to way expand what we're doing with concrete and what we're doing with copper. But what I'm tired of is I'm tired of conveyor spaghetti, because those are fed by a conveyor belt system that runs up through the cliffs here, up over to the building over there. We're saying goodbye to it. We're getting rid of it. I'm getting rid of every last bit of conveyor spaghetti because we're going to have drones that are going to deliver the resources up there. But what I want to do is I want to deliver some of the resources over here to the waterfall station area. Some stuff we're going to build there on the platform. And then we're going to take the rest of it whoosh, up to the top up there. So I'm not 100% sure exactly what we're going to do just yet. I haven't really thought about it just yet. I'm honestly thinking about it now that I kind of keep seeing that steel building as I kind of look in the periphery. God, that thing is the most boring looking, and it's orange too. Right? In the middle of the desert, you can barely even see it. But yeah, I'm thinking to myself, like, I could, if I really wanted to, if I was just going to put foundries in there, I could produce all that coal, all that steel in there as well. That's a decision that's yet before me. I don't know exactly how I want to do that just yet. But yeah, we are going to just set up some operations out here. We're going to set up a big train platform. We're going to set up some different operations to build some stuff out here, set up some overflow systems, all that kind of stuff, and start setting up a drone network to take supplies over. Well, the drone network will be over by the waterfall station. But yeah, we're going to just start transporting stuff up there. We're going to have to expand the Copper Creek operation out because I'm going to have to add in some drone platforms to bring the resources in. So that building is probably going to get an expansion backwards, like back that way, because it's nothing but open real estate back there. Well, let's pull in over here behind our Copper Creek building here. Now there's truck stations back here, which, I mean, that's fine. There's truck stations. Truck stations are going to do what truck stations are going to do. But we can have some drone platforms, kind of like we do with the Caterium building. We can have some drone platforms kind of hanging off of the back here and doing their thing. Also, what we can do, we don't necessarily have to have multiple drone platforms. We can have one. Say we put it like over here or something, like over here where it's kind of adjacent to the building. We can even build like an addition, quote unquote, onto the building. Maybe it could sit like right here. Like right here, kind of like, I don't know, wherever the second floor is in there, which I believe is like underneath this thing somewhere. Yeah. So what we could do is we could have a little platform that comes out from there and oh my God! Cannot seem to stay on this stupid thing. But like if we have a platform that kind of comes like out here like this, we could stick a drone. And what we can do is programmable splitters, especially since there would only be two things that need to come to this building, limestone and raw copper. We can slap down one of these bad boys right here. Boop. Programmable splitter. And then we could set each output. We could set like one here to receive limestone, and we could set another one like over here to receive copper, you know? And then we could have another one for overflow. So once, you know, basically we have one storage system going one way for the limestone, we have one system going one way for the copper, and then any excess that comes up we just dump into an awesome sink, just so that way we can kind of keep that system ever flowing, ever moving. Honestly, now that I built these few platforms here, I kind of really love this idea. Especially putting it like right up over top of this truck platform. You guys don't mind real time in this with me, right? I forget how big the drone platform is and how many actual platform things I need. So let's see, transpo, drone platform, yeah, 4x4 is about right. Like, if we do something like this, and I mean, we could play around with figuring out, actually, that's probably pretty perfect, like, right there. And actually, I think we can end up, boop, yeah, we can end up getting rid of that front bit. If we put this right here, then what we can do is, this is our output right here, and obviously we're going to have to deal with batteries, but batteries will be fed from down on the train platform, because remember, down on the train platform is where we want to have this stuff. Once we build our facility out there, then we're going to have the train there, take the supplies to the waterfall platform, where we're going to have a drone platform to ship the supplies up here. Look at the size of that platform. Oh my god, that's disgusting. I mean, that is massive. That is massive, massive. Yeah, but we're gonna have a bunch of operations down there. I'm not even sure the scope of what I'm necessarily gonna do down there just yet. But yeah, right here, I've got to get rid of that platform right there, because that was going to be a drone for delivering aluminum ingots somewhere. That's no longer going to be there. I got to think of something else for that. But we can, if we... Thank you, autosave. We can, if we want to, is over here next to the battery drone. I removed the platform that was next to it, but that's still a perfect spot for that. We can do aluminum ingots there if we really want to. We can build this somewhere up there. But anyway, there's going to be another train station right here. And now that I finally got all these signals working, and for the most part, fingers crossed, my trains have been largely good. Now we're going to try to add another one in there. And I was even thinking to myself, I was like, oh yeah, what if I have it run bi-direct, or what if I have it run against the flow? I can't do that though. Like, there's no way I can logically, realistically do that, because then say if it's like on the waterfall track and it doesn't split off from the waterfall track until like over here somewhere. Yeah, the waterfall track is right there behind these coal miners, like right there. Like, say it goes right there and it splits off like right there, or maybe even in here and splits off over here to go out there, or maybe even out by the coal thing. That means a large portion of that waterfall track would be used by two trains, and then if there's a train anywhere in it, the block signals are going to keep it from going out there. So I don't want to have it bleed too much into the existing tracks, but I do want to have it share like this intersection here and this intersection here. Just because kind of sticking with that motif, you know, and we'll figure out exactly how we want to do it. But like this guy down here, that's our copper miner, I believe. I want all that stuff gone. I just don't want this spaghetti here anymore. We're eventually going to get rid of this as well. There's a perfect place right here, because I talked about this in the last episode, how I was way overtaxing the steel production in this facility. And I need to calm that down. That's why we need to get coal from elsewhere to build steel elsewhere in order to fuel the things in that. I can even see the refinery. But there's a perfect place right here. If we stick a drone platform up here and set a drone platform down there and just have both of those miners feeding into a drone platform, we can fly the coal up here. We can eliminate all of this nonsense coming up the side of the cliff and come up the sides of these buildings and stuff. I just want to get rid of all of it. I really just want to clean up and get rid of so much spaghetti, as much as I absolutely possibly can. But yeah, I'm struggling still to think of exactly how I might do... Yeah. Because if I have the train, and I'm just real time in this, and I know this is going to be like a not heavy building episode, because that refinery building was so much work. I just kind of want to get another episode ready of kind of just like what's coming next. But yeah, like if the train comes in here and it merges into these tracks, it probably would come straight across here and merge in like somewhere over here. It could actually go out this way and then right maybe under here. Maybe I would split it off from there, or maybe somewhere out here. I don't know. Like, it could use a portion of this. As long as I block those signals perfectly, then the trains are going to be fine. and then I could have it run way out here, and then I could come all the way back around here and then link up to where the waterfall train is. Not the waterfall, the aluminum train is. That's coming over there. I love just seeing drone traffic fly all over the place. It's going to get even worse. Like, we're just going to keep adding more and more and more and more of them. I mean, you guys think about like the manufacturing processes we're going to have here. The factory, the refinery building is still going to expand like greatly. We've still got so much more stuff to add over here for the refinery building. Like, there's still so much more to do in terms of all of this expansion here. But, yeah, I'm going to get rid of that stuff down there. We're going to get rid of all of this nonsense coming up the sides of the cliffs. And then this is the big one that we still need to figure out where I want to put the drone platform for this, essentially, because I don't have a good place for it. Unless I put it down on the cliffs somewhere down there and just kind of still use the little conveyor lift coming up the front of the iron factory. But I want to eliminate this as well. Like, these three iron miners, like these three guys out here, this big conveyor spaghetti coming across, I can't deal with it anymore. I can't deal with it. We've got to get rid of it. I absolutely cannot deal with it. What I may try to do is I may try to streamline it, add some drone platforms somewhere else where there's some pure deposits somewhere further out in the world, and just fly the iron back here from further away. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that one's pure, but I don't think these two are. I think those two are just normal iron deposits, and I know we can do better than that. But yeah, what I may do is, like, see, this line here is, oh, I'm inside the cliff. This line here goes over here and then goes down the cliff over there. I could just put the drone platform, like, right over there. Like, right over there. That way we eliminate 95% of the spaghetti, but we just still have this one little piece coming through the cliff and up the front face of the building there, which it blends kind of seamlessly in with our little vertical ductwork here. I'd still love to know why that train tried to go the wrong way on that thing. It had to have been something with, like, when I saved or loaded the game, like the train was like right about to pass through a block signal and just, for whatever reason, the locomotive chose the wrong path. So much to do, so little time. I've just got so many plans. I've got so many huge, amazing plans. I cannot wait to kind of get this next train station online, get steel processes in line, get more stuff built down here at the waterfall platform, all these different things. That's probably actually going to expand too. I'm probably actually going to build, maybe, I think what I might do is I might build another ramp up from that and then build a bigger platform out from that on the top there instead of doing that. So that way I have more space to kind of play around down there. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do just yet, but this is our world. This is our world, and isn't it a beautiful world? I'm really loving it. I've gotten so much of the different spaghetti and so much of the different things cleaned up. I just want to clean up the rest of these messes because I just really can't stand them anymore. And this out here, I just built the platform. I don't know what's even going to be out there just yet, except for that's going to involve a train, pure copper, and pure limestone. But that's going to do it for another episode here of Satisfactory. Thank you so much for all of your amazing support on this series, all the comments. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. Ring that bell so you're notified whenever I release new content. And I'm so grateful, so thankful for you taking the time to check out this episode. All the episodes, go through the back catalog, go through the playlist that's linked in the end screen, and check out all the other episodes. I don't know what we're going to do next. I don't know exactly which project I feel like tackling, but I will see you guys in the next episode of Satisfactory.